think we're aired.
We are.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm Terry,
And I am Nikki.
and we are the besties.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Long, long time. I've done several without you. You've been
Mm-hmm.
MIA,
I did.
Missy Ma'am. Then I went MIA.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came back together. Whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because of life
Shit to that.
all the time. Never changes. Something new every day.
I was just saying that I couldn't even get ready on time for the podcast. That was supposed to happen way long time ago.
Well,
No wonder we
like
can't
I
even
said,
get one done.
right? Yeah, but this is a whole new setup. I'm impressed.
Mm. I have a podcast room.
You
You have
do.
new headphones.
No, these are the old ones. The others are way too technical. I needed A to
Wowsies.
B and this one A to Z around the earth about 4 times. So, so, so Jaden and I have made an executive decision that we're going to wait until Scotty gets home because she even said it's way out of her realm. And, if it doesn't just push a button on or off, it is out of my realm. So, you know, I just have to wait till he gets home and then I'll get him figured out. But I mean, those are some badass speakers. I had them on at first, and then I put these little pink things on, and I'm like, oh, there's a big difference.
Dude, there's a pair of headphones that I really so want to get. They're like $250, but they are
Yeah, these are 200.
bad to the ass.
Uh huh. Yeah. So, Bessie, tell me about your hands. What's going on with your hands? And you're outside MIA and stressed me out. Wait and find out where
Oh,
the hell you
25
were.
phone calls. Oh my God, do you want to see 25 phone
Yep.
calls,
I
17
just kept
text messages?
I just kept pushing the button. I'm like, if this is bitch is asleep, she's gonna wake up. And then I'm like, she's
Nope,
not
I
waking up.
was out. I was playing with studs.
I beg your pardon. Yeah, that could be taken many different ways. Just saying.
Oh, if only, if only, if only I was plucking studs out of my car tires. Because it
Still
is
bad.
May, and it is the second week in May, and I was supposed to do it last weekend, and that did not happen. I took a nap instead.
You took
I
a
have
nap.
come prone to some naps lately. I, I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I'm liking the little flavor of naps added to my weekends.
Yeah, I remember there was a time that you were like, I ain't don't got time to sleep. I'll sleep when I die. I'm like, dude, I sleep. I'll take me a nap.
Yeah,
I ain't scared.
I
But you
uh,
also
I
go to bed earlier than I do. I'm the late person.
and I get up earlier than you.
Yes. I think everybody does.
I
Now, when I
never
was
know when
working
you get
last
up.
year, I had Dustin was like, "You're never going to get up in time." I'm like, "Yes, I will. If I have to get up, I'll get up." And I do. But when I don't, well, there you go. I'm going to sleep.
Tick tick.
And if anybody wakes me up, yeah. Jaden wakes me up by cooking breakfast. I come out and I'm like, bacon and eggs. Yeah, I know. My daughter in law spoils me. She makes the best
Uh,
bacon and eggs. But then that's going to end soon because they need to go back to Utah. They got a better start there. This town kind of sucks for that.
Definitely does not have young adult potential.
No, this is more of a retirement plan, you know,
And
and
that's
that's
if you want
understandable.
like the that's like if you want the whole entire kit and caboodle.
You know what's so sad is that I turned 53 and now I actually look at the senior. menu and the senior deals that I could get. And you know what was the first thing I did when I turned 50? They sent me an AARP free thing, and I really liked the little bag they gave us. So I signed up for that thing, and then I was able to put my partner on there. So I put Dustin on there. So he gets AARP at 40 some odd years old. And then I get it at 50. And then now they keep sending me stuff, and I'm like, why did I do that? Why? I'm not then, but I find myself thinking, gosh, that'd be nice to go to travel or
We are,
and
Bestie.
then
Don't worry. You got to hold on.
oh, don't worry.
Hold on, Bestie. You and I are traveling fools.
Well, Dustin has this
The
great
girls'
idea.
chat is gonna go. We're gonna go visit cities.
Yep. Yes. Yes, we need input on what cities we need to go to. With this being our first, really our reunite podcast, as we go on, I'd like to give some party favors out and do some fun things. We both
we
are
are
in this
going
business.
to help. We are going to help host a drive-through for Halloween.
But with the avenues
Bessie
that you're
comes to
doing,
the podcast with snacks.
Yeah. Hey, Bestie, look. I came prepared.
I barely came with a drink, Bessie.
That's funny.
I'm one stud short.
So, Bestie, what's been going on in your world?
Everything from cactuses to oh,
Yeah.
I did find out that there is a slight possibility my chickens that I got from Tractor Supply could be males too.
Roosters?
Even though they said females.
That's what I hear about. That's what I hear
about. My daughter.
My
one of my daughters just got some of the white leghorns from Tractor Supply, and they ended up being males. So she has to raise them and then unmyrtleize.
You're supposed to
turn and leave to be. I can't figure out. I thought I silenced my phone.
Yeah. See, guys, I want you all to know I am fully prepared.
See, it's okay. So it. Oh no. Okay. We just need to put it right back into my case.
Yeah.
Because I got a new phone and I have not cracked it, by the way.
That's a miracle.
I haven't had to have a new screen yet. So I'm quite
Give it time. It's just the beginning of summer. Give it time.
Camping.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Or she'll be walking and she's like, oh, I just broke my screen.
Thunk! Leave it on a tire. Notorious for leaving it on truck tires.
Yeah.
Back of cars, top of the roof.
Am I the only one noticing that she's trying to change the subject about what else is going on in her life? Mine's just boring. I sit in this big blue chair. My feet don't even touch the ground. And I did some diamond print shit. And the rest of the time, I just sit here. I play my games.
That's my entertainment life. Of which are we talking about? So that I'm on the same.
What have you been up to? I mean, I know you've been making podcasts, but it hasn't been with me. So I want to see what you've been up to, Bestie.
Well, Bestie is becoming a notary, a chaplain, a peer romance consultant, pampered chef consultant.
Okay, stop there. Now Now, when you go to marry people, are you going to say, do you fucking do? Because you know what? It's stupid to do. It's stupid to do. Are you sure you want to say yes? And if you say yes, here's a dildo in a Pampered Chef
I
pie can.
that let me host your wedding, and I can supply all the appliances and everything for your wedding and your honeymoon, and I can supply you a romantic honeymoon. No, 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 no. And let me get you married. Woo! I hope you the luck.
Because none of the rest of us can succeed in it.
Because I
So
can't divorce you. I'm not a divorce attorney. They make
yeah,
those.
but you could, because you have to notarize their paperwork after they sign for the divorce. So you're a complete all. The only thing that you need to do now is learn how to how to. You're gonna have to learn.
It down pat.
You're gonna have to learn how to fucking deliver a kid.
Okay, there are lines, and we are so far over that line. I am not delivering no bye-byes.
Or you can learn how to sign up retirees. Find their find their
I have enough tags on my belt. Thank you very much.
you can get it to where you can buy
Don't worry,
their
Bessie,
pods,
I'm
you know.
dragging you with me. Bessie, I'm dragging you with me on my little adventures. You can
Could
be
you
the
imagine?
helper
Excuse
and
me,
setter
what
upper.
size?
Help me set up my dildos.
Excuse me, what size do you prefer? Do you like a tickler?
Black, pink, or orange.
Medium.
Small, medium, or large. Would you like a clamp with that?
Do you want flavored lube, or we are getting way off fucking course here?
Bubbles! Good job, Bessie.
Oh my god, I think I just choked on my Starburst. But could you guys imagine Terry coming up and saying, okay, here's the paperwork to be signed that you say I do, notarized. Okay, now walk down the aisle. I did it in the bride and the groom says
down the aisle.
If they say I do, and then I could just hear stop. Now, are you guys fucking for sure you want to do this shit? Because I can tell you stories after all the marriages I've had. And then you say, oh, and then your gift from hiring me is a care package of different dildos, creams, lube, and then you run in front of them down to the end of the aisle, and then you have the divorce papers, and you say, "Here, I can notarize these bitches right now." As she's tripping in front of the bride and groom, trying to get past them.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do ponytail, like Pippi Longstocking with a little dress. I have a foo black and red dress. I'll
What about the blue and white dress I got you?
What?
The blue and white dress.
Blue and white.
The white and blue, whatever one, that one that I put on and my boobs fell out. I had it tied in the wrong place, and I come out and I'm like, well, Jaden, I think this might fit okay, but there's a problem. My boobs keep falling out. And she's like, Nikki, you got it tied up wrong. I'm like, what? And she's like, you don't put that around your neck. You tie it around your hips. And I'm like, fuck. And if you need boobs to fill the baggie or the dress there, I got sticky boobs here.
You know,
that would be really pretty.
A lot of good things about sticky boobs, or booby sticky, or whatever they call that. Never in my life have I ever heard of it until recently.
My luck, I'd go someone like this, and then the boob stickies would fall out, and I'd be like, that would be my problem.
Pray nobody's got to chase me, and I have to run.
Just think you'd have padding to land on. You could have your poop stickies. You have them all up to your head like this. Now, y'all, if you know Terry, she will trip over a feather. Her and I have that a lot in common. So she would play. I got the divorce papers.
All it takes is 1 foot in front of another just for me to fall.
You have so many different opportunities when you get married. I can give you the parties, the ceremonies, the cookware, the loveware, and to top it all up, I got the divorce papers with the magical stamp. And then you need to make your stamp into a penis.
Should I have I could put care packages.
You're gonna have to find. You're gonna have to find a divorce attorney to go in business with you, and a funeral parlor. You can sell plots.
A bail bondman. I'm gonna be like, okay, so hi, I'm Terry, and I have this whole little caboodle set up. I am going to marry you and support your wedding honeymoon with my pampered chef. And in the honeymoon suite,
but
I
stop,
will take care of your sexual needs.
And please don't forget, I have non-stick pans in my cooking variety.
They slide right on out, baby.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, no stick in that groove. Oh. You can make a cute little care package. You can put one of your pampered chef things in there, and then you can put all your party favors in there. I currently do ride around with a rainbow peepee, so I mean, there is that. What more
I got
could you ask for?
I got my keychain peepee.
I have, and somewhere I have a.
You should have a pin.
I have top.
I know you have a water bottle. I thought I gave you the water bottle.
I have no water bottle.
Oh, I thought I gave you the water bottle. I'll tell you what, it is a trip to go into those Pure Romance stores too. I start from the fucking when the door opens, and I laugh until we walk back out. I mean, solid laugh. I never laughed so damn hard in my whole entire life. So what are you gonna name this project that you're gonna go into? Terry's RS? Terry's Four Seasons? Let's see, Terry's Four Seasons. Let's see, the party, the wedding, the honeymoon, and then the divorce stage.
My business card is going to be loaded.
But we're safe. She's not going to DJ anything. That would be scary.
No. I think my hustle is a little on the full side. I think we qualify as complete. Hustle complete.
Okay, so she's got this thing going on. Her and her wild ideas on this. And then she has her garden, her chickens, her goats, her dogs, herself. But you know what?
Should have seen it. 395 was probably laughing at me. My ass is I'm on four legs, or my hands and knees, picking weeds out of my fucking garden fence.
What the fuck were you doing on your forehead?
I had a little blanket, and I would, and then pull, and pull.
No, what you need to do is see if any of your goats are leash pulled, and you walk them up
No.
there, and they can eat. No, okay. Well,
Here's
I
what
bet you
happens.
Junior would go up there.
Fuck Junior. Weed and Whacker are leash trained, but they're leash trained to go one way. And if they see me coming for the leashes, they think it's October. And they head one way. Now, I could try to chase everybody, but that's a little more time than I have in the budget.
Oh my god.
The hustle's full. You ain't gonna be seeing me outside chasing goats and ring around the rosiness. I don't even know if I want to imagine goat chasing all of what is it, 101?
I'm just sitting here thinking.
So, Bestie, you and your so-called boring life. You have any projections to make your life unboring?
Yeah, this podcast. And listening to your stories. No, I got some things coming up. My kids are going back to Utah, like I said, but I'm okay with that. At first, I was like, but this is the best start for them. And Jaden and I have several bets about her coming back on a train to see me, which I keep telling her bullshit. And she's like, shut up, I will. See? She just hollered. Did you hear her holler? Yeah. And then Austin, the stepson, is going to go with his mom all summer. And Dustin will be still working for Hat Creek. And he'll be in and out. He doesn't have to go to Bishop this week, which was kind of a good thing. But I'm sure he's going to have to go down there when they do the full paving. Which is... But, and then otherwise, I sit here and I take care of... I know. I got the 2 dogs and my fucking psycho cat, whatever you want to call her. And then Jaden has attracted a bunch of deer here. So they sleep in our backyard, but I think it's because they're more protected how our backyard is, because our house is in front of the yard, and they can go all the way to the back fence and just lay down. They laid there all day yesterday. To the point where they even had their bellies out, and that's just like unreal to see.
They feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's come out.
But Jaden ran out of snacks yesterday for him. So they're punishing her today by not coming by. Plus, Dustin's rubbing his bitch outside, so they probably won't come through with him rubbing his bitch. For everybody that wants to know, his bitch is his truck. I think that truck gets more baths than anyone in this house, and I shower once a day. I swear to God, that man has been out there washing that truck when it was raining and snowing.
Okay, you wanted to come in and wash you?
No. No, because I want him to stick around. So, yeah.
You have plenty of shit to do. We have merch to make. We have...
Oh, yes. I'm going to make some merch.
To put together for the podcast. We have the drive-through to plan, create, and go on air for. We have to go into the radio station and go on air for it and blow out our drive-through. Mm-hmm. So you have plenty of shiznizz biz to do.
And hopefully I can get my teeth done. But the problem is that if I want to go get my teeth done, insurance makes me go to Fairfield, California, or Oroville, which are all 5-6 hours away.
Bessie.
I know. I was thinking maybe I should have you take me down. But see, I want to go down the night before, and then stay the day after, or the day that I get surgery.
Woo!
Listen to this bitch. She wants me to go to dinner after I get all my back molars pulled, and I'll be sitting there eating
There's
soup,
soup.
and it's gonna be drooling down.
I can force
She
feed
doesn't get
you.
it when I
Bitch,
am.
I help my teeth take it out. I get it fully.
No,
In
no,
one,
you don't
in two
understand.
settings.
You don't understand how I am when I come off that stuff.
Oh
I
well.
will do anything and everything to make everybody laugh, and I don't even realize it. When I
Well,
had
perfect.
that thing taken out my back, I guess I said to,
We'll put you on the table.
oh God.
Put a
I
dildo
know
in
I
your
always
hand
want
and let
Mexican
you.
food. I always want Mexican food, and I always want the biggest soda I can possibly get coming out.
Ah! I made tamales last night.
I saw that. How'd they turn out? Uh oh.
Okay, first off, I will say I followed a recipe for the first time in history, except for the person I went on my Pinterest
Oh God, here goes the
and
Pinterest
looked up
stories.
Instapot tamales because I have
I
seen so
saw
many
that.
people do Instapot tamales.
Right.
Okay, the person I should have done some research, should have looked a little more into it, but they said do it for this long, but they didn't say high or low. They didn't say nothing. They just said do it for 35 minutes.
Oh no. Oh
Well,
no.
it was 9 o'clock at night,
I thought in the Instapot
and
it should be
I put
done
it on
instantly.
low. I put it on low, which should have been high, so they didn't cook all the way. So I have to put them back into the thing today and recook them. Chicken's fine. Everything inside of them, I did chicken, and everything inside of them's fine. What?
It's like a hurricane out here. And Dustin's out there washing his truck. I mean, this shit's. My house is whistling.
I was gonna say my trees are really going. I'm so
Oh, it
glad I
was
got
just.
outside stuff done.
The big guy above us just had a burp. That's why it got so windy all of a sudden. Or Mother Nature's just letting off some steam. So, anyway, so you got to cook them longer tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cook them at 9 o'clock at night. By the time I got everything done. Mm-hmm. By the time I got everything done and cooked, and it was 9:30. I was like, so I should have done it on high, or yeah, I should have done it on high for the 35 minutes. I bet you it would have came out better, not low.
Did you open it and try to eat it?
Yes, one actually cooked. The center one actually cooked, and they weren't like raw, but they could have used like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. 10 minutes on high would have probably done good, but I was
You know
not
what?
doing.
You know what you could have done? Bestie over here has an instant pot cookbook, and I could have told you how long to cook them.
Gone on Instapot or .com and put in tamales and probably gotten better instructions than the person on Pinterest. Okay, this is functioning why I fucking have projects that are complete, not complete, because Pinterest and its malfunctioning, well, could be a whole lot of Terry functioning.
I was just gonna say, do you really? I would blame it on
my
Pinterest.
my my direction span is about that far. You better freaking have everything in a sentence because my ass can fucking squirrel in a minute.
That's a true fact. I've yeah
For real.
yeah. She's called me before and was talking, and then she just stops, and I'm like, squirrel. She's like, oh yeah. I know. Well, at least you're done outside. My big adventure outside was
Did
to
you
see
plant
if the
your tree yet?
what? What's that?
Did
It
you
has to
plant
be.
that tree?
I got. gotta mow the lawn.
To plant a tree?
Yeah, because where I want to put it, I have to put it by the lawn. But where I was gonna plant it is where the deer sleep.
Well, I'm about here to tell you that I do not have no bow and arrow, but I do have pew pew, and I can make a
No pew pew. I
din
want them to
din.
stick around. We wouldn't even let the dogs outside in the back so they wouldn't get disturbed. And then Dustin let them out, and the deer stood up and got all puffy in the chest, and she was going to come and get Rocco. Rocco was like, "Yeah, no," and he was gone. Yeah, and the deer just stood there looking at him like, "Bitch, this is my home."
Oh,
Yeah,
Bessie, my hands hurt.
you could take that several different
I'm
ways.
so
Just saying.
yeah, I had to. And you
I'm
would
surprised you
think,
didn't pop a tire.
you know how many times I was stabbing in the tire going, please don't pop. Please. I I appreciate tire repair people more now than I ever have. I
Come on,
cannot imagine
Terry.
what it's like to fucking shoot those bastards into the tire
It's
and
just
to
a
take them
machine that
out.
goes, chick, 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 and then they got a machine
Well,
that
let
just
me
pulls it
see.
out.
Untaking them out is still a complicated measure. I don't know if
Not with
there's
the
a tool that goes.
machine. Yeah, there's a machine that just goes. Dustin said. Dustin said. Dustin said. And you've been married to a man that's a tire guy for 10 years. Anyway, so you guys want to know how to
Right.
shut up Bestie? Just say
You
that.
know, I actually need to change my calendar. It says April.
No wonder you're all backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going
No,
back in
but yeah,
time.
I'm going to start doing my crafts again.
Finally got
I
an
have to.
office. And I am not leaving my office. I finally got rid of the table. I have shelving now. I'm gonna fix a whole little cricket table thing so I can have my cricket out without having to put a table
I
up and
give that
down.
about 30 minutes because when you get so flustered with I saw it before. When you get so frustrated with that cricket, you just are like, "Fuck this!" And she closes it up and walks away. I'm like, "I can walk you through it." No. See, I'm right. See, look at that face.
Oh shit, my fucking thing's gonna expire too. I got a free membership. Come back to us.
Oh,
And I was like, I was gonna do it for the shirts, but
that didn't
no
happen.
reason.
And I even got that all figured out for you.
I know. Made me want to get back into it. Which we could offer cups. We both can do this stuff together. So you'll never be bored, Bessie. I
There we
promise.
go. And if nobody's here to tell me low on gas, whatever. No, I am not low on gas. I'm going straight out there. Otherwise, everybody can just.
I want to know when we're going to start paying less in gas. That's what I want to know. Tired of our gas prices the way they are.
Well, it's pretty sad with the county that we live in charges what almost $1 more than any other county in the United States. We even get charged higher here than they do in Rhode Island and Hawaii. We get charged the same amount as Hawaii because Hawaii has to ship their shit in. We don't have to ship our shit in. Just drive around
Shit.
right over the country. But no, no, no. Don't get me started.
You know where I want to take us, Bessie, this summer? We're
I'm so
going to go
scared to
to
find out.
Earthship.
I am not going to the bunny ranch.
There is no more Bunny Ranch.
Yes, there
It
is.
is dissolved. It is not because he died. So they changed the name.
Oh, same. Never mind. Go on. Where do you want to take? I'm so scared to ask you where you want to go.
Artichokes. I want to go down to there's a place in southern, like towards, I don't know, that has
Oh God.
artichokes. And yes, I want to go to artichokes. It's yum, yum, yum. We're going to do some traveling, Bestie. We're going to get in the car and away we go.
The problem is who's gonna, our house sitters.
Actually, I'll put,
Uh-huh.
better babysit themselves.
No, I'm not leaving these two dogs in this house without it. You're not funny.
Poopies! Load up. It's
Oh
all on a
God.
mission.
Oh good God. But no, that would be
Yeah.
fun. I think it's just over in off of like Modesto area, which isn't very. I mean, it's far,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can make it a day trip.
Well, like Sacramento.
I don't know if
That's an
Sacramento
old
has one.
Sacramento. Oh, old Sacramento is so pretty. I love going to old Sacramento.
You know where I want to go? I want to go to the Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. Never been there. Anybody out there
Never?
that knows anything, let us know because yeah, I've never been there. I've never been there.
I
I've never
have.
been to Disneyland. I haven't
Because when
been to any of those
I
places.
went to the wharf to have my not well sushi, not sushi, but seafood before I went to the 49er and Brown game when a friend of mine and I went to the Brown and 49er game. And Candlestick before they took Candlestick.
Yeah, no, I never been to any of those places. Well, I can't say that I never been to them because when we lived in Santa Rosa, I think my parents took me there. But I'm now 53, and that was when I was 8, 9. Yeah, I don't remember. A lot of traumas hits in between there and then, and I don't remember. Plus, when I was younger, all I did was rodeo. I didn't have time to go to no Fisherman's Wharf. Now I'm old and says, yeah, let's go do this shit. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, I never thought I would be like this. Because now it's like I get up and I'm like, oh shit, this hurts. When this damn weather changes, oh my God.
I ran out of my collagen pills, and I'm like, God, I didn't put two and two together until I was sitting down doing my monthly vitamin order, and I was like, son of a bitch, I know why I don't feel so good. I stopped taking my collagen pill, my body aches again.
Yeah, yeah. They, with me being the officiate or the affiliate for TikTok and Amazon, I get a bunch of that stuff in, but some of it scares me. But there was like one that I got in that was 7-in-1, and that shit was the bomb. It took all that
Yeah,
extra
Bestie, let's
water off
talk
you.
about your little adventure.
Whatever.
Do tell.
Hmm. What would you like to know?
How's it going?
It was funny because you see all these people on TikTok, and they're like, "Oh, I've made $1,000 million being an affiliate," and you're like, "God, that would be pretty easy." Okay, okay, like the fuck it is. But I think Jade and I have figured it out how they're getting all these people. I think a lot of people buy their people to come and see them and do this and do that. And it takes such an amount of time. And then there's been times that we've gotten boxes every day for 2 weeks, just bam, bam. And she'd help me, she'd make some videos. I do the ordering and the other stuff, but it gets to the point where you're just like, And
I'm here to tell you, a lot of creators will pay for their followers.
yeah,
If
and
you haven't, it gets you to where you're supposed to be. And I
but
mean,
I
if
have
you're there for the business side of it, that's unfortunately what you got. And a lot of creators do pay for their followers
nice
just to
thing
get
about
them
it.
high.
Nice thing about it is if they ever ask me, which I have been asked, are these bot followers the people that we bought them from TikTok, or these original? And you know what? I can honestly, flat out tell them, I have gotten that 8,000 people on my own, and I am not going to go out and do an AI in the sense of TikTok. I'm not, because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it us. Me and Jaden do it together. It's one of those things where I get so tired of seeing seeing these people on there and really just not being themselves. They're out to sell this shit. And I personally, if I saw that, I'd be like, no. I mean, we probably since November last year made about $1,000, $1,200 is all. But now, all the free products is a whole different story, you know. Um, but there's some things that we've gotten, and we're both like, how in the fuck are we supposed to make a video on this when we don't even like it or we didn't know how to use it? Because then there's Nikki that gets tired at night, takes her Ambien, and goes pushy, pushy, pushy on the free items in TikTok. And it always gets us in
Hey,
trouble.
speaking of, did you see my message on TikTok? I sent you two
I
things
haven't
you
been
should look
I haven't
into.
been on there. I will. But then now we're doing Amazon, and everything was so busy for us before the tariffs came in. And now I think what they're all trying to do is get it all figured out. One of our affiliates that we work through all the time that we linked ourselves to in TikTok went out of business and didn't even tell us, and still had us linked to their partnership. So I got that taken care of. I got to wait for a couple more days so it will unlink, because you have to wait 7. And then I have been talking to another affiliate that um, they're out of California, or not California, but the United States. And then they guarantee you so much. And then I got on this other group, and it was really cool because they had a big old kind of a meeting about it. And they were telling us, when you make your videos, don't be uncomfortable. Make what you feel comfortable. Because like TikTok will now give you a script, and if you they some people will send you their script and say you need to read this. Yeah, well, I can't read past ABC, so I and so when they told us this on this class that we took, or I took Friday night, I'm happy because they said we don't want you to be uncomfortable. If you want to read a script and that makes you comfortable, far be it. If you don't have to read a script. We just want you to be
Script
natural.
reading. Script reading is a technique. It's not.
That's
People say
hard.
it's just like reading, but it's not. It is very hard to script read, to not make yourself sound like you're reading
Yeah.
verbally.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I tried the script reading, and for it took me. Jaden made the video at noon. At 5 o'clock, I finished the script over and over because I trip over my own tongue. And then when we went to post it, it was on there for so long it wouldn't upload. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm
So
not. My
I do take the
dyslexia
scripts,
stops me for my script reading.
but I do take the scripts and I do read them, and so does Jaden. And we take out parts of it, the hooks, the selling points that they want, because a lot of it's just bullshit. But Amazon's a lot easier. Like I said, I was doing TikTok coming in one week, Amazon coming in one week, TikTok. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to make a video for Amazon. All you have to do is write a review. Okay, well, there again, I can't read or write past ABC. And I do use the AI that brought me on to write my reviews, because I'll tell her, okay, I like this, and this, and this. I dislike this, and this, and this. And then she puts it all together, and it's like click, and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
But Amazon is dead right now, and it's usually dead till the 18th, and then there's like a week there from the 18th to the about the 22nd, and they're all trying to get you to get it, and then they're dead until the 18th or to the 1st. But right now, nothing's rolling with tariffs. Nothing. And TikTok's got to feather up their ass and change the whole TikTok thing, and you're going to get a
Their
violation for picking your
algorithm,
nose.
their
No, it's not even algorithm.
is
They're
super,
rules.
super fricked right now.
They're
I was
rules.
scrolling TikTok and it's real bad. They're glitching pretty bad. They're showing like 3-4 day ago feed.
hmm Well, this where I took that class Friday night. They got a new thing coming out. It's called Pookie. Pookie. It's a whole new site, and they're trying to get people on it. And there were some really good things about it,
Pookie.
but there were some real shitty things about it. So I'm like, Jade and I talked about it, and we're just gonna kind of wait to see where it goes, because Jaden still can help me in Utah. She can make the video if I send her the pictures, and then she'll put it in my drafts, and then I can put it up. But and I'll have some things sent to her, to a different address. But um, it was a really good thing. It was really fun for a while, and then it just went crash from the tariffs.
Well, the terrorists had a lot to do with it.
And I don't think anybody understood for the mom and pops or the single employers like we are. Did it suck using Chinese products? Yes, but some of their vitamins and their skincare stuff is amazing. They have those techniques to put that weird jellyfish in there. You know what I'm saying? This, but and but I've noticed that what they're
Yeah,
starting to
but
do
I
now.
mean, we got away from making our own stuff too so bad that
Yeah,
we
exactly. I
became
agree both
dependent
ways.
on we
I just hope
became
we
a
can
lot
catch up.
dependent on preserved things and
Yep.
not
Yep.
going back. And now look at it, they're unleaking the whole entire they really have been poisoning us. No wonder we're all in cancer.
Right.
No wonder we're all in freaking
Yeah.
6 feet under because of the food and everything from A to Z.
Well,
And
and what I've noticed now is that a lot of stuff, like my Amazon stuff, it all comes from America. And we're not getting anything from China anymore. Of course, we knew that was going to happen. But the stuff that I do get is coming out of California. So I think what these um, agencies are doing are, at least like United States side is really going after these mom and pop shops and other things that could never get picked up because they had the China people ruling it. Now I've noticed probably for the last.
well, the profit margin was real good.
Mm-hmm.
You get
And now,
something for 4 cents and you order 650 of them, you're
right,
profiting
right.
after a certain point in your dollar number.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
of
and it
course
is
you're
my
gonna.
fault. I've fallen off of. I just kind of got burned out on it. I mean, the kids, are getting ready to leave, and it's just kind of like, oh shit, now I need to learn how to do that, and back into the podcast, and I have to learn how to
Routine.
do it myself. Yeah, and I got to get back in that routine. And I would sit here, and I shit you not, bestie, I would sit in this chair for the first 3 to 4 hours every morning doing this shit. And I mean, to take to where what you would sign up to, who you would work with, and
Oh, you
it
ain't.
just got
Yeah, I know. I get up
it
at
just got
well.
overridden.
I used to get up at 3, and I would do all my social medias because I can post See, what I really didn't like is when I would get up at like 5, because I watch where my, because I run so many social medias. Um, I was watching where people were, where post times and things like that for my content to get better, efficient content out. And holy Moses, is it freaking you from 3 to 6? I would do that every morning, and
Yep.
you can get some major, like, it would put me in depressions. It would put me angry sometimes. It would make me happy sometimes. It was crazy, crazy.
And I haven't done that for the last couple of weeks. And once I sit back down and start doing it, then I'm sure everything will start coming back through again. But I'm kind of waiting on this new agency before I do anything else to see if they're gonna pick it up. I mean, Influ was amazing in the sense, fuck, Jaden got 3 months of new clothes every day. You know, I got her a ton of eyelashes because that's what's popular right now. It's watches, but
I should learn how
yeah,
to put
it's
eyelashes on.
I
Come
and
on,
I got.
Bessie. We can do
Could
our
you imagine?
eyelash.
I got a problem. My eyelashes are stuck together. That would be me. But
Oh, and we need
it's
to
fun.
do our intro together too.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that. Uh oh. Uh oh.
And
The
hey,
boss is.
it is time to wrap up.
It
We
is.
have been on
It's
for
already been
quite
an.
a while.
I know. First
Almost
one's
an
always fun.
hour.
Always fun.
Our intro
All right,
podcast,
bestie.
our catch up podcast. Uh, hopefully, we'll get a chance to drop another one soon.
Yes.
But, Bestie, I love you.
I
I
love
love
you
every
too.
one of our followers.
Bye,
And
guys.
this leaves it. Peace.